Hello, how's it going everyone? Back again for another episode, and I will now start installing glass slab. I already done a few hallways, maybe, two, I think exactly two hallways, so I'm not starting from complete zero. I'm like, I don't know how many percent is that, like 15% done in installing the glass. And I think next thing I wanna do, that is to go back to surface level and plant some trees. I usually, after digging for a while in the dungeons, I kind of want to change the stuff, change the activity that I do. So instead of digging, I'll go building something, or like in this case planting some trees, and that's kind of keeps it more interesting that way, I think. And I believe that's a pretty good way to like go about playing, at least for me. But then again, it may also look like a good way until I find like an even better way to play. So yeah, but for now this works okay. I do some digging and then I do some planting and constructing, and then back the cycle repeats pretty much. So I go back to the digging and stuff like that. So I have enough glass to cover all of floor 20, and I'll have leftovers most likely too. So there is no need to worry about the amount of glass that I'm using. If anything, as I said, it's gonna be, I'll have some leftover. Nice. I think I'm about halfway done, and usually this task doesn't take too long. That's because it's not very, like, in terms of how much work you have to do, there isn't much work here to do. Just placing a few slabs, while like if I'm digging, then it's a bit different, because you have to like dig through every single block in your way. And here I like on this hallway, like half of it I'm just going backwards and holding right click, and there isn't much attention that needs to be paid to this process. It's like nothing too complicated. Or for example, if I'm digging, I'd look around for copper blocks or coal. I guess usually I don't have to look around, it just pops up and you inevitably see it. So it's not like I'm just on the lookout for these blocks. They just appear as I'm digging. But it's still a bit more intensive kind of work to dig hallways than to install the glass slab floor. This hallway though is going to take me quite a long time, because there is like lots of empty space where I have to place a glass slab bridge across. And to do that I have to obviously keep like walk slowly along the edges of these blocks and just place them one by one. And even placing it this way, I still managed to misplace like 6 or 5 glass slab blocks, which is kind of impressive. I think it's partly because of my mouse that's double clicking, so sometimes it may definitely be because of that. And yes, I see this copper, these 2 copper blocks. I'll get those on floor 21 anyway, so it's not like I have to worry about this. And what was I talking about? Something about... oh yeah, I completely forgot. Maybe something about installing the glass? Not sure. But yeah, anyways, I'm probably... how many more hallways are left? I see at least 2, but probably 3 or 4 left. Maybe more. I'm gonna try and check before starting the next hallway. So let's see. How many do we got? Oh, it's difficult to tell from this side, but I think it's going to be easier from the other one. I'll go back along the way, remove these glass slabs, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 more hallways left. I should be able to complete all of this by the end of today's episode, so that's really good to know. Oh, look at that, that's so cool. I've got mossy cobblestone, so in fact it changes the type of block. Not only does it change the appearance for a... what's it called? For a temporary, until you until you dig out the block and place it in your inventory. Actually, it becomes mossy cobblestone, which is so cool. I thought it's only like cosmetic change when I placed cobblestone near the water. It turned green, and I thought, oh, that's cool. I guess that's pretty much it. As soon as I remove it, it's going to lose the properties and become normal cobblestone again. But no, it seems like there is like a new type of block that I could use in my construction if I was patient enough. Like, you could farm some mossy cobblestone, which is kinda cool. It would require definitely some attention and some work, because you have to... there is no... as far as I understand, there is no naturally spawning or occurring cobblestone. It's made by the player himself, herself, I don't know. And I wonder if, yeah, there probably isn't any cobblestone naturally in the dungeons. Like, so if I want mossy cobblestone, I have to probably go and do it myself. Like, make a river of some sorts, and then along the river from both sides place cobblestone, like a line of cobblestone, a row of cobblestone, I guess. I could say. So that's really cool. And it's probably not an immediate process. I didn't take notice. Oh, I'm placing too many. I didn't really take a note of how long it took for cobblestone to turn into mossy cobblestone, but I believe it was rather quick. It probably was like a matter of few minutes, if I had to say, but I'd have to probably double check to know for sure. And okay, look, I guess I'll take those what are they called, coal blocks. And now back to the glass slabs. Have to be careful because there is a dungeon opening later here. I'm approaching it. I guess now I'll climb back. Yeah, just in time. Now I have to sneak by the edges of the existing blocks and place them one by one. So yeah, that looks good here now. Time to finish this hallway quickly and move on to the next one. Cool, it's going pretty well, I'd say. Let's see. Very nice, very nice. Oh, I haven't removed these rocks here. And this is the last now. I'm going to start installing the glass slabs for the last hallway now. Then I'll quickly do a check if everything, if I didn't miss anything, and if not, I'm moving on back to the surface level and doing some I wanted to say tree planting, but then I realized that actually I cannot. I first need to get 3 saplings, so it's going to be 3 leaf harvesting first for the saplings for the jungle trees, and only then I can move on to planting the trees. So that's going to take some time, some extra time, depending on luck. As far as I understand, it's like random. There is like obviously a set chance, I assume, but like if you're gonna get a sapling or not is kinda random. Oh, is there one? Nope. Oh, look at that, I missed one here. So this is why it's kinda nice to do these checks. I somehow managed to miss one misplaced glass slab, which is nice to know. Well, not nice to know, but nice to know that I have noticed it and removed it. So with this, floor 20 is completed. Very cool. Now it's time to climb up to the top here, back to the outside. But not before I use this chest to store some of the stuff that I have. So mossy cobblestone, I mean, I guess it can go as right here, and I'll leave the glass here as well. Maybe the furnace too. Gravel. Look at that, 36 copper lumps, not bad. So I think it's looking pretty good, to be honest. If I had to say, it is looking pretty good. I used about, what was it, I think 70 bronze ingots, and during that time I got about, what, 36 copper lumps. I still got a few more bronze ingots, so during that I may gather, and probably I will gather a few more copper lumps, and it's not gonna be too bad. And hopefully, hopefully the deeper I go, the higher the chance is to get more copper, like the more common it becomes, hopefully. Anyways, now it's time to get myself some. I could go for aspen tree. No, I can't. I'm planting not aspen, I'm planting jungle trees. So I need exactly that. So guess this place is perfect for harvesting. I'll go for maybe 12 saplings or so. I already got one, but I'm not exactly sure, but to me it seems like it's kinda random. Like, you may sometimes not get any for a minute, and other times get like 5 saplings in a few seconds. As far as I remember, like right now it's going very well. I've got already 4 saplings, and usually I'd say I struggle a bit more with getting saplings. Like it takes a bit longer, though now it seems to be stuck for some time. So I don't know. Maybe I'll have to take back what I said. Oh, never mind. It almost immediately jumped up to 6, now to 7. I'll probably get to 12 soon enough at this rate. And this, like, harvesting jungle tree leaves in this spot is perfect, because there is a block of sandstone behind it, and I don't start like harvesting sand. Like if I was doing it on sand, like as you can see, I would accidentally start harvesting sand, maybe even remove a block and then have to place it back in. Oh, look at that. I'm now at 11 saplings. Very nice. Should be getting 12 at any point now. Just a matter of probably, yeah, seconds. And here I have my 12 jungle tree saplings. All I need to do is make my way towards where I was planting the last time. I do wonder if the trees I've planted last time have grown. It's going to be interesting to see. So, no, seems like they haven't. And I wonder why that is. Was it because I was in the dungeon all this time and they simply didn't get updated or something? As far as I understand, they should be. They got a block of dirt, but maybe they don't like the hot temperatures or something. I don't know. I mean, it is a desert after all. But yeah, I don't know. Anyways, there seems to be a gap of 3 blocks between each tree. I'll have to get some dirt. Seems like I again forgot to get myself some dirt. I'll go shovel a few blocks of dirt, maybe not a few, possibly a bit more. I do need more for the future anyway. So, guess this place is pretty good for that. Let's see. Yeah, I'll take it from here. It's not a big deal. As I think I've said that I don't want to gather like around the base. But this is fine, I suppose. it's not going to like make it look worse that much if I get a few blocks of dirt here and there. But yeah, I believe this is enough for today's episode, because I've been playing for 20 minutes now. I'll continue this tomorrow.